All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be focusing on chest, and as you know, I like to prioritize upper chest, do a little bit of mid and lower chest. For me particularly, based on genetics, my upper chest is harder to build than compared to my lower and mid chest. They just really get together super quick compared to my upper chest. And also, the older you get, the more droopy the muscle gets, I guess. That's why I like to primarily really focus on that. To make sure I get that top shelf booby, kind of like, you know, big butts, you get that top shelf. That's what we're looking for. Anyways, today we're gonna be focusing on starting with incline flies using the cable machine. If you don't have a cable machine, you can use dumbbells, that's fine. What I want you to do is completely lock your arms completely. And when, of course, bring your shoulders back and down to make sure we completely isolate the upper chest. And hold this stretch at the bottom part of the movement. Once you do, you can also bring your arms a little bit higher. That usually helps stretch the chest even more. You really feel the straining on your chest muscle, and then come back up. When you bring it up, you want to make sure you're above the nipple level. Imagine you're facing diagonally at the ceiling, making invisible lines going from your nipples all the way to the wall. I just like making weird examples. Anyways, and you're gonna make sure that your arms are going above it to really contract the upper chest. If you go a little bit lower, then your lower and mid chest are engaging, and we want to make sure that we focus primarily most of the strength, the pressure, the tension on the upper chest. So let me do a quick warm up so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so shoulders back and down to completely isolate the chest, and you want to get that deep stretch at the bottom part of the movement, and then contract. All right, feels pretty good. Slow the eccentric, squeeze the top. Okay, let's crank up the weight and do the first set. Set number one, let's get it ready. By the way, I burned myself. I got a little sunburn over the weekend doing some yard work. So it's kind of painful a little bit, especially when I'm rubbing my shoulders against the bench, but I'll survive. All right, ready? Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. Make sure we're keeping our shoulder blades back and down, and let's rip it out. So I did 14, that sucked. That's the marker, the goal for the next 2 more sets. Round number dos. Maybe I should do this videos in Spanish, maybe I'll get a better reception. Anyways, all right, video number 2. Let's get this one going. Whew, I already feel my chest getting a little tender, getting a little sore. All right, let's do this, shoulders back and down. Get the stretch. Oh yeah. Fuck, oof, my chest is tender. Oh my God. Whew. Sorry about that. That really hurt. Now, like, joint was, just my chest was, felt like it was tearing apart. Round number 3, let's make this one count. Again, I was struggling in the last one, I had to take a little break, and that's fine. The final set, if you have to, take a quick break. Just make sure you get to that rep range that you started with. So in my case, it was 14. So if you need to take a quick break, do so. By all means, rest. Take a couple of seconds, go again. If you need to take another break, do so. Just make sure you hit the 14. Completely keeping track with the growth that we're going for. Okay, again, shoulders back and down. All right, let's go. Nope. Oh, said the 10. Got 4 more, but I need to take a break. Oh, that was painful. So this one's gonna be a big titty workout. I want your boobies to grow, be voluptuous and masculine, or feminine, depending on what you're going for. I don't judge. I make fun of a little bit just for fun, but I won't judge. All right. Last 4. Fuck me. All right, exercise number 2, we're gonna be doing an incline bench press. Using the Smith machine. If you don't have a Smith machine, you can use the regular barbell. If you don't have a barbell attachment, like a bench press attachment setup or a cage, what you can do, use regular dumbbell presses with a little slight incline. I know it's annoying, but we're gonna be declining a little bit. So instead of doing 38-degree angle, we're gonna do a 20-degree angle to work a little bit at a different angle, doing our upper chest. It's still going to be engaging our upper chest, which is why we still do a little bit of an angle. Whew. This one we're going to go 3 sets. Going to do the first 2, 10 to 15 reps, and then we're going to try to shoot the last one to failure, the final set. For sure, more than we do. So again, the first set is going to set the tempo, set the mark that we're going to do for the second set, and then for the third set, we want to make sure we surpass it, and we're going to keep pushing forward. Even if it's mild reps, final reps at the bottom, we're gonna just completely annihilate the chest. So yeah, for this specific movement, I wanna do a wide grip. I usually like to do a little wider grip when it comes to bench pressing. I feel it engages my chest a little bit more, but make sure you're doing you, and make sure that you use the grip that you feel engages your chest more. So again, we're gonna slow the eccentric. The shoulders, the elbows, what I want you to do, don't tuck them in, don't bring them all the way out. It's gonna be like right in the middle, it's the sweet spot. And make sure we're pushing and pressing through the chest. Again, shoulders back and down. We're not moving the shoulders at all. All right. So make sure that when you bring the arms up and you press, you kind of feel like you're squeezing your arms together to get a little more engagement on the chest. Let's go for set number 1. That's how I count number 1. I don't know why, I just did it. Don't judge me. All right, let's make this one count. So did 15. I'm doing a little bit of weight, even though this is 45 pounds for the incline. It's not bad. I could go a little bit higher next time I will. But today, I don't know, it just felt right at that weight. And I just felt like pressing a couple more. I was going a little faster towards the end. It was really hard to control it, but it's all good. But round 2, let's make this one count. After this, we're gonna do a lower chest exercise, and then a mid final exercise to completely destroy the chest. We're gonna do some abs. Just one workout, one set of 3 to 4 sets of abs, just one exercise. And then you can hate me and unfollow me because you're gonna hate this workout. But you'll be bigger and stronger tomorrow, which is what we do in this. Well, not exactly tomorrow. I don't wanna get too crazy. It takes a couple of weeks, but you'll get stronger for sure. Just be consistent. All right, enough joking around. Let's make this one count. Big titty day. All right. Woo. 3 more. Come on. Oh yeah. That sucked. Let's fix it. Oh. Round 3. Let's make this one count. I know you guys got places to be and works to do. Let's go. Woo. Okay, 5 more. That was fun. Woo. I don't know if that counts as 3. Let's make it count. Fuck, I got 1 more, come on. Shit, that was horrible. Exercise number 3, we're gonna be doing upright decline press. What I like to do for this one is try to be as straight as possible, as upright as possible. Maybe do a slight incline, a slight bend forward to get a little bit of an angle contracting, because obviously standing up completely straight is a little bit challenging. But try like that, try regularly if you can, or slightly bend a little bit. What we want to do in here is we don't want to completely bend, otherwise our mid chest starts jumping in. We want to completely isolate our lower chest to want to stay as upright as possible. Make sure you contract your core, your torso, to make sure you're keeping an uptight position and not moving or anything, or putting any tension, unnecessary tension on your core, on your lower back. And yeah, let's go. I'm going to contract, squeeze at the bottom, and then slow the eccentric on the negative. So I did 15. Might need to crank up the weight a little bit for the next ones. But I'm gonna leave it as is. So that one felt pretty good. We're gonna do 3 more for the, but the way we're gonna do it, just to save time, the second one, we're gonna do a drop set to completely annihilate the chest. And you know, save us a little bit of time. Ideally, you wanna do 4 sets if you have the time. If you don't, 3 sets with the final one being drop set, good to go. Run 2, let's make this one count, come on. That sucked. Be careful when you bring your arms in, not to engage your lats to bring that weight down. I noticed that at the first couple of reps, that I was engaging my lats a little bit, and I was taking some of the tension out of my lower chest and adjusted. Just a little tip there. Okay, final set. Remember, this was gonna be a drop set, and let's make it count. That was great. Okay, final exercise. I'm gonna do some abs and we'll call it a day. To save some time, I'm gonna superset it. So we're gonna superset our push-ups with our ab crunches. Great way to save some time. I know you guys got places to be and people to beat. Wait, what? For the final exercise, I'm gonna use the TRX cables, the TRX straps to do just regular push-ups. The good thing about the TRX, I'm gonna put them a little bit closer to the ground, maybe about 5 to 6 inches off the ground. That way I'm able to get a deeper stretch on the chest itself and contract. If you have also like the little lifts that you can do for push-ups, that's also great. If you don't, maybe a couple pieces of foam that you can actually get a little extra depth on the chest, even better. If not, I got this one for like 20 bucks at Aldi. They work wonders. The great thing about this one is also it uses your stabilizing muscles as well, and you engages your core while you do the presses, this push-ups. But again, if you don't have any of that, just regular push-ups is fine. When I go onto failure, make sure that let's say if you go into failure and you do like 15, 20 reps, make sure the next set you get as close to that and finish it. If you have to, get on your knees and finish them that way with a little assisted push-ups. But yeah, let's make it count. You might not be able to do a lot, let's be honest, because we already had an intense workout, but let's go for the first one. Oh shit. So I did 12 regular and a couple extra with assisted, with my knees on the ground. It just sucked, but it's a great chest exercise. Now, to save time, let's go to do some abs. And what we're gonna do here is some static crunches, I guess you can call it. And the goal for this one is you're gonna come back a little bit of an angle, and you're gonna crunch in the up angle position. Make sure you curve your back and crunch if you can. If not, do regular, but what I recommend is hold the negative and then contract and explode on the way up. After that, we're gonna do regular upper ab crunches right here, slow and controlled. And if you can, if you have the energy, we're gonna do a couple little twists to completely engage. What I want you to do is your core, your torso, and your face is diagonally facing at the ceiling. That way you really engage your core while you do the side to sides. Oh yeah, just an example got me tired, so fuck, let's go. We're doing this to failures. If you can do 5, 6, 7, that's fine. If you can do 10, amazing. If you can do 15, you're a fucking rock star. I can't do that many. I usually do about 8, and I'm cashed. All right, final one. I did about 6. Again, not a lot, but enough to engage your core and make it work. Now, if you were to pick just one exercise, I'll do the first one, the upright crunches. It's just a great overall core exercise. Engages your entire abs. Not so much your lower abs, but it's a great ab workout. And try to get 12 to 15 reps of those of control range. It sucks, but it's fucking amazing for building abs. Let's take some water and go to round 2. Okay, round 2, let's make it count. Whew. By the way, these are also great to do. Leg crunches, put your feet on the straps and bring them in. Great for abs as well, especially your lower abdomen. Phenomenal. All right, let's do abs. Whew. Almost there. Almost done, I promise. Fuck. One more to go, come on. We got this. Final round. We got this, come on. Let's make it count. And yeah, let's get this guy out of here. I know you're dying to leave. I get it. All right. Sorry for yelling and moaning in your ear. Usually people have to pay for that. No, abs, last one, we got this, come on. All right. Final exercise. Let's go. Fuck, that sucked. All right. Well, good fucking job. Everyone, you guys killed it. Let me fix this real quick. All right. Good job, you killed it. Let me fix it. Whew, I know that was rough. It's definitely tough, but you guys murdered it. You were amazing. As always, thank you so much for watching, for spending the time with me. I promise you, if you are consistent with how exercising, if you're eating well, doesn't have to be drastic life changes, just small changes add up over time. So for example, if you try to get to a good eating habit, if you go cold turkey, the likelihood that you're gonna maintain that diet are very slim. So what you wanna do is reduce stuff. So if, for example, just every day you buy a Starbucks Frappuccino, then switch it to, no sugar-free Frappuccinos, then just regular black coffee, and those little changes add up, because that's a lot of calories you're gonna be removing. Let's say you eat Pop-Tarts in the morning, like 1 or twice out of a week, remove the Pop-Tarts and do something just like scrambled eggs or something more basic. That's gonna be great, low calorie, great protein, one of the best protein sources out there. So again, just make small increments and changes to your daily routine, and that's a way to guarantee success and get into the better body that you want, the better health, fitness, mental clarity, all that stuff. Also sleep, very important. Anyways, I'm mumbling. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.